think most Americans enjoy living here in the Philippines. It really is a beautiful country, and the people are very friendly. But of course, the reason we're here is to run Cope Thunder. Cope Thunder, I think, is the most challenging, dynamic, realistic combat training exercise of its kind in the world. We run the exercise 7 times a year. Our objective is to provide the PACAF aircrew member 8 to 10 simulated combat sorties every year, and we do that in an environment that includes the most dynamic air-to-air and surface-to-air threats available anywhere in the world.
Radar threat vans help train aircrews in electronic warfare. The radar operator locates incoming aircraft on his screen and attempts to electronically shoot them down. Early in the exercise, the kill ratio is quite high, but the pilots learn fast. By the second week of Cope Thunder, the fighters are extremely effective.
Conical, this is...
Requests for close air support come in from ground commanders and are channeled through the command and control system. In this Cope Thunder, the result is Air Force A-10s and Navy A-4s putting their bombs and bullets on simulated targets in the Crow Valley range. For selected pilots, the Cope Thunder experience includes a simulated shoot-down and rescue from the waters of the South China Sea.
I think very few aircrews have ever had the opportunity to actually be picked up by a helicopter from the water. The training that we do in Cope Thunder is as realistic as you can get because you're actually doing it.
Logistics training is another critical part of Cope Thunder. 85% of the participants in Cope Thunder are logistics personnel.
The purpose of Cope Thunder is to provide realistic combat training to PACOM's forces, and that includes the logistical folks. And when I speak logistics, I'm talking maintainers, transporters, and supply personnel. All the people that it takes to make a war. A lot of folks are under the impression that it's only pilots or operators that make a war happen. From our perspective, tactics or operations wins battles, logistics wins wars.
One of the most important things about a Cope Thunder mission is how much you learn from it. In order to learn from the exercise, you got to find out what your mistakes were.
All Cope Thunder missions over the Crow Valley range are videotaped by Detachment 7 of the 1363rd Audiovisual Squadron. Bomb runs, strafing passes, and evasive maneuvers are documented. The videotapes are then rushed back to Clark Air Base, where they're edited for the daily outbriefing.
Our feedback includes not only the opportunity to debrief with the actual people that you flew with, but also the chance to see yourself on a videotape to find out whether your evasive maneuvers, your use of flares and chaff were effective or not. Probably the most important thing that happens at